to the Nerd Effect News Show. We are on episode number 21. I am one of your anchors, Dustin Vancouver, joined by my fellow buddies,
Mac Mogan,
Mason Ireland.
Megan Prindle.
Hey!
That's right, folks. We're all here again.
Yay!
Yeah, last week was a bit of a clusterfuck.
We're
trying to
really
get everybody in the
today,
same
so
room.
This should get really interesting really fast.
Yes. But I do want to open up the show just because I want to get this out there and make it the first thing somebody hears, is that we are running a promotion to give away Chris Hardwick tickets.
Huzzah!
Yay!
The information is on our Facebook page.
Yes.
We should
And-
That'd be
Yeah.
facebook.com/nerdeffect.
Look at you. You're like the guy that reads the fine print after those lawyer commercials.
That's right.
I have pinned the post to the top of our news feed, so it's not moving. I found out that was a feature I could use.
That's
Oh,
pretty
right.
awesome.
So that's kind of awesome. So that'll be the first thing you see when you go to our page. So you just like it, share it, and then all you gotta do is post a less than 2-minute YouTube video of you being creative and saying why you would like Chris Hardwick tickets to go to the show.
I really hope people from the 501st Legion do one like they were saying that they might.
Oh, that would be
because
awesome.
I want it.
I was not aware that they would make one, because that is
yeah,
amazing.
no, I was talking to them about it, and they were like, "Oh, that's cool. We could do that." I was like, "Yeah." And if you want to like loop other people in, you could totally do that. But you only get 2 tickets. But you should do that anyway. Star Wars.
I kind of want to see the 501st Harlem Shake.
Giggity. Just somebody in a Darth Vader costume going do 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 do
Yeah.
do do.
I have that on.
And then
my
like
phone because
stormtroopers. Yeah.
oh god, with the horse mask over because there's always the dude in the horse mask.
Right.
Horse mask over the helmet,
Yes.
just like on top of it. I'm dancing. That doesn't help.
We were all dancing at some point during that.
Yeah.
Except for Mike, because some people ain't got no rhythm.
We have videos of him dancing with Lady Deadpool.
That's true, we
That is
do.
correct.
But yes, so you have till the end of September. So September 30th, get your entries in. Email your videos to feedback@nerdeffect.com.
Well, post them on YouTube.
No, post them on YouTube and
Post
send
them
us
on
a link.
YouTube and
That- yeah.
email
Please
us.
don't
the link.
email us
the link.
videos.
Yeah, don't email us the videos because that is a lot of server
Don't
chug.
do what
Yeah.
Dustin just said.
So put them up on YouTube first, and then send
Email
them
us
to
the link.
Yes.
Also, go vote.
And that link should go to feedback@nerdeffect.com.
Yes, that. Also, go to our Nerd Effect Junior page and vote for our coloring contest entries. Because we had kids draw superheroes. We have 3 of them up so far right now. So
And there will be hopefully more by the deadline
yes,
of
they have until the 12th
12th
to
of
submit
September.
them. And then we're gonna choose a winner based on how many likes they get. So there's a specific 2015 coloring contest album on the Nerd Effect Junior page. So if you go there, click like on the ones you like, winner gets an adorable toy that Dustin found.
Yeah, it's a little Avengers Mr. Potato Head set, which I thought was pretty awesome.
For the tiny nerds.
Yay.
Yay.
Which is actually a great segue into. We went to Library Comic Con yesterday,
Yes.
Yeah.
and it was fun.
It was a lot of
We're
fun.
loopy.
Yeah, we're a little janky. That, and I spent 3 hours today trying to dig a fucking stump out of my yard.
I'm just not good at social interaction for extended periods of time.
So on that note, how was your guys' con experience? I know Mike and Mason had to leave
24
early,
hours?
Sorry, I had to go to work.
Boo, hiss.
and Mike didn't come back.
Because he's lame.
My girlfriend was a little spent. She's social anxiety. She was spent.
I'm familiar
so
with that. I was in that state all day today. There's not enough anxiety meds in the world to make me not be tired the day after something like that.
Dude, I could talk to people all day until I'm friggin' blue in
Yeah, I'm
the
fine
face.
with that too.
I'm not.
No, it was,
Like, it is physically and emotionally exhausting. Like, I feel like I was running laps all day yesterday.
well, don't get me wrong. I feel busy when I'm there. I'm going constantly, and like I had basically a 12-hour straight day yesterday.
Yeah.
So I was beat last night. But like talking to our friends that we see at the cons, especially and then seeing the artists, year after year, seeing their successes that they're having and everything. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love it. I love everyone we get to talk to. I just...
Yeah.
It wears me out pretty bad. It's going to be like 2 days before I'm at full Nikki status again. Like, the puns are going to be way worse than usual today. I apologize for that. My filter's gone.
To quote Professor Algernon, jokes aren't going to get any better, folks.
Aw. Did you see the picture that Casey posted of him with his hand on Davy's head, telling him that this is a starving brain slug? That was really funny.
Brain Tucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
So, yeah. And I really like the Boise Comic Con because, you know, I like all the cons in Boise, but one of the things about the Library Comic Con is that everybody can bring their entire family out. Because, like, you know, Tomo, for example, Tomodachi Fest.
Well, it's free.
Well, yeah, but like for example, Tomodachi Fest, kids under 7 or 9 or something like that are free. So if you have wee ones, you could still go for the price of 2 adults or 1 adult. But like if you've got 5 kids or 4 kids or 3 kids and they're all kind of getting into that teenage range, that starts making any of the cons a little cost prohibitive to take the entire family to.
Yep.
You know, and that's not the con's fault. They need to pay for the space they use and the guests that are there and stuff. You know, it's not, you know, they have, you know, if you think the people who put the cons on are making a lot of money on them, you're wrong.
Yeah, any money they do make usually goes right back into the next
con.
year.
Yeah.
So, you know, and obviously they need to pay for the space they use.
Hey, none of that.
Sorry.
Unless you're that one con who did absolutely nothing and only had a pool full of balls.
Right, but that doesn't count.
No.
No, I was actually explaining to Brigitte when she brought the girls, Angela's sister, that part of why I like the Library Con so much is that because it's free, you get like a wider range of nerd levels.
Yeah.
Also, like it could just be, you know, a dad who really liked Batman when he was growing up and wants his kids to see cool stuff, but hasn't really been in nerd culture since then. And then you also get the families like you were talking about who have like 5 kids and they're all just decked the hell out.
Yeah, they're all in cosplay,
Yeah.
mom, dad, and every single kid.
Yeah,
I love
love
that.
it.
I love that one dad who had his son dressed as Buzz Lightyear, and it just turns out that was his costume day.
Yeah.
he gets one day a week where he can dress up as whatever he
They
wants.
said
Oh,
that
nice.
he was autistic and
Okay.
he really likes costumes. They were worried about him trashing it because it was like a vinyl Buzz Lightyear.
Right, I saw the
So
costume.
it probably gets a little ripe anyways. But
Well, luckily he's a
it
little
was-
kid and their sweat doesn't stink
yeah,
that much yet.
it was adorable though. Like
Yeah.
that costume was so good. You got a picture of him, right?
Yeah, it's a great picture. I gave him a card. It's like, you got to go find this picture.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a cute kid.
Yeah, we have
It was a very sweet family.
yeah. As I say, we have the huge album up of our posts from.
Oh man,
Well, there's like 100 and something pictures in there.
Yeah.
I posted it
shared
purposely
some
in pretty
too.
much every like group I'm in. I posted
Yeah.
the Social Geek group. I posted it in like 2 or 3 different Idaho cosplaying
When
groups.
people are going and tagging themselves in them, which
Yeah.
is really cool. I love that. Like, it's fun when you find a picture of yourself that you didn't really realize
Yeah.
existed.
Also, if you're listening to this and you have other pictures from the con, like tag us in it so we can
Oh yeah,
put
or
it up
even
and
share
stuff.
them on our Facebook page.
Yeah, or share them on our Facebook page. So
Yeah.
because we like to see all the pictures of the cons, they're cool.
And if you have any kid-friendly stuff, share it to the Nerd Effect Junior page because I really want to get this going, and it's hard to do all by myself if nobody's contributing. Because the idea was to have kids contribute, and that hasn't happened. So
And it was, I think in the end, it was also really good just to see everybody again. It was good to see Dan
Yeah.
and Adrian and JT
JT.
and
made some new friends.
Mystery House Comics,
Yeah.
Shanae and
I
John. And
have
I
a
have-
new life goal.
I have to say, I picked it up from JT. Could have picked it up from any of the artists or writers that were there that were in the 6x6, but there was actually those stories were amazing.
Yeah, they were.
And also like part of the idea is that they're trying to Mystery House is trying to match the writer and the artist so that the story and their art style work well together.
Oh, yeah.
And they did a phenomenal job.
Dude,
Dude,
that.
JT's
Kinda wanna do that one of
illustrations
these years.
Yeah.
for the comic were amazing.
And
Like-
Adrian's.
And Adrian's, yeah.
Yeah.
They were freaking nuts.
I would love to figure out how to submit stuff and maybe get in on that next year. Like, it just sounds so fun.
Contact Mystery House, find out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
do
I
it.
know. I'm gonna probably, because that would just be a blast.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like they did. Like, shout out to Mystery House for doing an amazing job of matching up the writers and the artists to really make the stories come to life. And that
It makes a huge difference.
it does.
That's one of the things that I love the most about Sandman is that he switches it up. Like they use different artists based
Per
on
arc.
what this.
Yeah.
Like the Midsummer Night's Dream arc, how they used Charles Vess, which was just perfect for that.
Yeah.
Or like Doctor Who.
Yeah.
They change up writers every once in a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
and-
Well, the thing about that is like, well, for example, Sandman. Like it
That's
was
what you do when you care more about the story than you do about the...
right. Well, Sandman, like it was Neil Gaiman's story through and through.
Yeah.
But they changed up the artists to help enhance the mood of that particular part of the
Charles
story.
Vess is the guy that did the art in the copy of Stardust that I lent you that you never read, but probably saw the cover for a while. So you
I
might...
saw this.
Yeah,
I opened it up. And I saw
so,
the
so you're familiar at least with what his drawings look like a little bit.
And
shush.
yeah.
He borrowed that from me for like a year and a half.
So speaking of that,
No comment.
there's that bet we have going on that still hasn't been resolved.
What
About
book did I end up deciding I was going to read?
you never decided on a book.
Because I've read like 5 books since then.
Well, it looks like D-Man's the loser.
But that wasn't the agreed upon. I mean, she still hasn't agreed on
How many
much
books have
she's
you
gonna-
read?
None of the old business.
What he means by that is 0, and he owes Nikki and I coffee next podcast.
We never decided, and I've finished like 5 books since then. So, I mean, it seems fair.
Hey guys,
I was going to say, were any of the books by themselves over 300 pages each?
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, kind of figured.
hey guys.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
I
Check
read
it
like
out.
3 books.
You
Yeah,
did?
buddy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, he wasn't even in on the bet, and
He's
Yeah,
read
yeah.
more than you.
I know. I got a hard.
Was one of them
I-
our was
I
one of
have-
them our buddy Jason Dudley's?
Yes, I did actually
borrow
read
that?
Jason Dudley's book. Mm-hmm.
that would be awesome. Guess what I ordered through a Facebook link? You guys are gonna shit your pants.
What?
So you know how Facebook likes to recommend, hey, this is free if you just pay shipping, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It recommended, hey, you want to buy this book? It's autographed by Neil Gaiman, and I was like, oh, really? Facebook? Oh, really? Spelled O-R-L-Y.
Yeah.
By the way, just in case you could.
With the owl.
Yeah, with the owl. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. And I click it, and he's signing a bunch of his. Oh shit, I can't remember which book it is now.
American Gods, Anansi Boys,
No, one of the
Stardust.
newer ones. It's a collection of stories.
Oh, okay.
Say words because I don't. Me no brain good. But
The
anyways,
only one I think that's recent is Ocean at the End of the Lane.
no, not that one. But I have
That's
that
still
one.
a full novel, I think.
It is.
Yeah, it is. It's really good. Actually, I have Tim's copy of that one
Oh, okay.
right now that I need to finish. Looking it up. Hang on. Oh, God. Anyways, basically, long story short, he's signing a bunch of copies of this book, and then I'll be getting it in the end of October.
Okay.
Like an actual autograph for $27,
Nice.
including shipping. And they're picking 10 people at random to get
Customized.
personalized. Yeah. Here it is. What book is it? You're saying lots of information, but not the title. Trigger warning.
Okay.
Yeah. Autographed and shit.
Nice.
Trigger.
Are you gonna check it for skin cells to try and clone them?
No, but he's got a mini me on his way.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Amanda Palmer is
Oh, yeah.
pregnant.
Yeah, they're expecting
very
the baby
pregnant.
like
Yes.
this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have a theory that I emailed Dustin and our friend Sarah Summers about. That was like, basically, cherubs will come down from the sky to herald this child's
Yes, they
presence.
will.
Mermaids will rise from the sea and sing songs.
Yes.
Like, unicorns will be discovered. Rock monsters will rise from the cracks of the earth and do a dance. And everyone in the world will get automatically 7% more magical.
Basically,
Because
yes.
this spawn of Neil Gaiman and Amanda Palmer exists.
Yeah. That's pretty much an accurate assessment, I think. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've been saying since they got married that if they ever bred, my faith in the future of mankind would just increase tenfold.
Yeah.
God damn it,
I'm totally
Dustin.
with her on this.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't-
I don't know. Yeah, worked.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say I'll use my magical powers for good though.
Oh, fuck. You're gonna just grow a pair of self-sustaining monkey tits, aren't you?
No, I don't need a pair of self-sustaining monkey tits.
Really, because it sounds kind of cool.
So anyway, are we actually going to get onto some other news here? Do we want to talk
No.
more about Con, or
This is totally
because
news.
I'm going to just jump off the monkey tit subject right now?
should make this the whole show.
No.
I could do my axe rant.
Welcome to the Nerd Effect News Show Memory Special.
Memories all alone in the moonlight.
Motorboat.
But I was quoting cats.
Almost.
Almost. It was memories instead of memories, but it worked.
I
Mason,
got it. I got
Mason
it.
appreciated it,
I was
Yeah.
there. I was
No,
feeling
it's
what
fine.
you're putting down.
which was
So-
boobs.
Memories.
Memories.
What just happened?
Boobs are great. The end. Peace
All right.
out, bitches. We'll see you next week. Wait.
There's news upon us.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's right. We had other shit to talk about than boobs and Neil Gaiman.
Well, this is what happened when nerds haven't been together
Since yesterday,
since things were awesome. Well, we were mingling yesterday more
Yeah.
than talking, so...
by the way, if our booth buddies are listening to this, if the dude I was talking to, who was showing me the pictures of the cosplaying guinea pig, could comment on our Facebook page, because I really felt like we bonded, buddy, and I could talk about cosplaying animals more.
He knows who he is. His hair was glorious.
His hair was glorious. He had pictures of cosplaying guinea pigs on Tumblr that he was showing me, and then a ferret in scale mail, which was just a magnificent
War ferrets. I need
it
a
was
war ferret.
A magnificent battle ferret. It just fearsome and
Adorable.
so slinky.
Like something
Yeah.
a gnome would climb on if they were going to ride into battle.
Oh, it would be all like a little Falcor.
Yes. Well, Land Falcor.
I want to get a ferret and name it Falcor. They're like tiny luck dragons.
My dad had a Cocker Spaniel named Falcor.
That's pretty great too.
He was black, which made it really weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Can I share my pet goal real fast
He
before
also
we get into
pissed
the
on
news?
everything.
Because I think it's amazing. I'm going to get a parrot, right? And I'm going to name it Warboy. And I'm going to teach it how to dive bomb people and yell, "Witness me!"
Do it.
It's going to be
And
fantastic.
but before it does that, it's going to spray its face with silver
Yeah,
spray paint.
Exactly.
And then,
Exactly. Yeah, Mike made that joke already, but it's fine.
oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. Did I just steal that from you, Mike? I
No,
apologize.
no.
It was
That's
before
good.
we started recording,
Okay.
so it didn't count.
Okay. I didn't hear it, so
Again,
maybe I was
didn't
peeing
count.
or something. I don't know.
Gross. You were in the room. I hope not.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah.
Maybe I was trying to get stuff set up and find the news. I don't know. I wasn't
Peeing
paying
over
attention.
there while we're talking. That's weird, Dustin. That's not what the carpet is for.
Ew.
We need to rub his nose in it now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody put down newspaper.
Okay, let's go.
Shiny and chrome.
Are we ready?
Sure.
My hands are up. I'm ready to rock
What are
and roll.
you? Are you like a televangelist? What the fuck was that?
That was my Velociraptor moment. Where
There are three of us.
That's true.
Maybe, can we do a Pratt keeping picture after this?
I need
Nerd keeping.
a mouse in one hand like this. That'd be funny. Okay, ready? Here we go.
Kai by Bo.
Damn it. I don't know why I even try.
Hiya!
Read me like a book.
Think. All right. My news
Giggity-goo.
is pretty simple. This one comes from apparently some local Channel 5 station that I found on the random Google News.
Yay!
I'm not sure where it's. Yay!
Local news. Always the most informative.
But it looks like
and
the
unbiased.
but it looks like the original source they're aggregating from is from CNN Money. So Google is doing humanity a favor, a huge favor. So you ever click into a website and then all of a sudden it decides it wants to start playing a video without your permission, or worse yet, pop up a window in a new tab or
Or a new window hidden
new
behind
window.
the
That's it.
original
I
one.
Yes.
hate those so
and it
much.
starts going, "Hey, your home mortgage could be blah 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 blah."
Oh, the best is when
and-
you're online at night and trying to be quiet because there's other people sleeping, and it does that, and you didn't realize your speakers were up all the way from when you watched a movie last time.
Yep.
So, well, Google is going to be putting an end to that. Even if the video is set to autoplay, Google is still going to need your permission before it plays that shit.
Good.
So,
Is that only in Chrome?
Yes, only in Chrome.
Fuck,
It
I'm
is-
gonna have to switch over to Chrome. I've been making fun of you guys for so long.
Nikki, there's a reason we use Chrome. Come to the Chrome side.
Other than the fact
Cause
that
yo
Chrome is shiny.
suckers.
Shiny and Chrome.
Cause yo suckers.
So let's see. So let me read this.
If you can.
Okay, it says, you know that panic feeling you've got when a zillion browser tabs open and one of them starts blaring music?
And you don't know which one it is.
Yes.
Why, yes. ShamWow guy. Yes, I do.
Google is about to put an end to that. The single most annoying web browsing feature. In a soon-to-be released update to the Chrome browser, Google will no longer allow sounds and videos to load in background tabs. You will have to click on a tab to load a video or streaming media file, even if it is set to autoplay.
Does that mean that MIDI files on websites won't work either?
Yep.
I'm coming to the Chrome side, you guys. You have
I think
cookies
Chrome-
and no
Chrome might be
cookies
like...
because internet?
Yes.
Chrome team member Francois Beaufort said
Sounds
that
fancy.
Google Plus post first spotted by 9 to 5 Google that Google has implemented the new tool into Chrome Canary, a beta version of the Chrome browser that serves as a testing ground for new features before they are released to the public. This means no more "where's that sound coming from" moments when an ad, for instance, decides to autoplay in a tab you specifically opened in the background, Beaufort said. Here's how it will work. If you right-click a YouTube link and select Open the link in a new tab, which I do all the time when I load the news here for our show, I'll like right-click, open a new tab, right-click, open a new tab, just so I can get them all up at once before we
Right.
start our new show. That page and video will load in the background, but unless you navigate to that tab, the video won't start playing. If you then click on a different tab, the video will continue playing in the background. So, interesting. Okay, that's not quite what I thought it was. So it sounds like
That's still nice, though.
It
Yeah.
is still nice. But still,
Because-
if you like click into the tab and it just starts going BAM, immediately start playing in your face.
Yeah, but at least you'll be on the right tab to find
That's
it.
true.
I'll
Yeah.
give you another example. Nexus, which is a mod site. I use
Yeah.
it for
Nexus Mods.
Nexus mods. So I use it for Skyrim, for Fallout, and a lot of different
Yeah.
games.
They are actually a joint partner with CD Projekt Red for Witcher 3 mods. Like, you get the SDK from, not from CD Projekt Red's site, but actually from Nexus Mods.
Okay, can I ask a really stupid
sweet.
question? What does SDK stand for? Because I hear it all the time.
Standard Development Kit.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, but I do it all the time where I'm looking over a list of mods, I'll right-click, open a new tab, and every page on that one has advertisements that run in the background. So every time I got like 3 or 4 tabs open, it's like all of a sudden I can hear one video going, I can hear a second video going somewhere, I got to go through, find out where they are to turn.
Well, it's like I'm constantly here doing like miscellaneous tasks, looking for stuff online for Jennifer, because I'm in the personal assistant role now. So if she's like, well, we need to find, they give gifts for people's work anniversaries, things like that, and she'll have me look for things. And I'll be online looking at sites, or like there's this one where I was looking for things that had printing on them for a thing that I can't.
Anyway.
Anyways, yeah. Sites that customize things for cheaply have a tendency to have vast amounts of shitty ads on them.
Yes.
So not only did it open up like 8 different extra tabs with extra sounds on them that played loud in my ear holes without any warning, but then when I closed down the window, there was another one in the background.
Yeah.
That was just like, I'm a video!
Yep.
This
So-
is the close button down here, we swear. I'm like, no, it's not.
So apparently, even in the current versions of Chrome, there was actually an option you could actually turn on by going into their flags and auto. You can enable tab auto muting into your browser by clicking enable. So what it would do is it'd bring up a little speaker symbol in any of the tabs that were playing sounds that you could immediately click on and mute.
Right.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
the ad would still autoplay.
As long as
Well,
it's
but
I
I
actually
mean,
have that
yeah.
turned
Do you
on
care
right
if you're
now.
missing the
Yeah.
ad, though?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I get a little. Yeah, so anytime a sound's playing on a tab, you'll see a speaker icon show up on the tab, and you can just click on that speaker to mute it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's pretty nice for that, but still, it just
The
still
thing is,
plays
like,
them.
do I care if the ad is played in the background? No, as long as I can't hear it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like, are you really going to watch the ad? Like, do you care if it keeps playing in the background and you miss important information about ShamWow or how you can sue people because your medication had side effects.
You're sitting there clicking around, and then all of a sudden, what do you mean I could buy 2 get 1 free?
I missed the
where's
first
this
part.
ad?
There's no rewind button on this. That's not true.
No, that doesn't happen.
How can I save 15% or more on my car
God.
insurance?
Well, everyone knows that one. It's by switching to Geico.
That voice sounds like a lizard, but I can't find a lizard.
Or a caveman.
Oh, I missed the caveman ads.
I haven't
too.
seen
Those
the
were
caveman
funny.
one in a while.
Did they stop those because they were racist?
Against cavemen?
But they even made that joke in the
Yeah,
in
that
the
was the
ads.
point of them.
Like, what are you saying?
That was part of the joke.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, so good for you, Google. Thank you for making the internet.
Thank you for making the internet a healthier, happier place.
Yes.
Shiny and Chrome.
Yes, and shiny and chrome.
Like the spray around a
Witness
mouth.
me.
Yes. Oh, I need a parrot, you guys. I'm serious about this. This has to happen.
Aw.
Because, okay, gray African parrots are douchebags.
Yeah.
Like, I've known people that have them. They're dicks. They like to dive bomb you. So, in my mind, if I can teach it to yell, "Witness me!" in a parrot voice when it dive bombs you,
At least you'll hear it coming.
Yeah.
and also comedy gold.
Right.
And I really like parrots. So,
Do you currently have anyone who is a significant amount younger than you that will take over the parrot when you die?
I know teenagers. It's fine.
Okay.
Brookie, you're getting a parrot.
When? When I die.
When I die. His name's Warboy, and he's a dick, and it's my fault. Have fun!
He may poop on your head.
He will poop on your head and scream "witness me" while he does it.
Witness me.
I'm gonna start doing that when I'm pooping.
And just gonna be like, are you yelling that from the bathroom?
She hasn't seen it yet, so if I can do that once before she sees it, and then she sees the movie and she's like, "What the fuck just happened?"
I ate a really weird pizza last night.
This is traumatized roommates everywhere.
I had one of those baked potatoes from Taco Bell.
Wait, Taco Bell's baked potatoes?
Inside joke. Mason knows.
Don't worry about it.
No.
There was a point in my time where Taco Bell screwed up my order one too many fucking times. Mason was in the car with me, and I was like, one of these days they're just gonna serve me a baked potato, and they're like, they don't serve baked potatoes. I was like, that's my point. They're gonna fucking give me a baked potato that I never ordered.
They're gonna go buy potatoes so they can bake it for
It's
you.
even going to be in Wendy's packaging.
Yep, it was 3 times in a row. Literally 3 times in a
And,
row.
like,
2 different Taco Bells. Fucked up my
And
order
this
completely.
isn't like he ordered 2 Taco Supremes and got 1 Taco Supreme and 1 regular taco. This is like he ordered 2 Taco Supremes and got an enchilito.
And a gordita or
And
something. Like, just
yeah. I mean, it was
completely
like,
fucked it
You
up.
guys
completely
remember
wrong.
Mexi Tots? Those things were the fucking best.
Yeah, and
I'm
then they had
so
to
sad
stop
they got
serving
rid
them
of
because they
them.
were racist.
Super racist, but also delicious. How about rebrand them?
That's, yeah.
Yeah, like, why
Yeah.
don't just give them a different name?
I think they
but
were
still
called
have
Mexi
them.
Nuggets.
Yeah, Mexi Nuggets.
Yeah, that's
Mexi
what it was.
Nugs.
I when I worked at Game World, there was that Taco Bell just down the street, and I would get sent on Mexi Nugget runs, and mine would never make it back to Game World. Like, I would eat them the whole way there. So I can't stop. If I could just find out what seasoning they used.
Special secret blend of salt and other spices.
And Lowry's, which is
Yeah, it's
90%
just taco
salt.
seasoning, probably.
Yeah. I think it was probably just salt and taco seasoning, but they were, oh god.
All right,
Actually,
Mike,
I bet the internet totally has.
you're up.
Probably does.
Tell us about.
No.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So,
I won't spoil the surprise.
Yeah, why do you
Picture.
gotta do that, buddy?
if you will, the robot overlords are upon us. Mankind is doomed. You have your trusty rifle, and you shoot it right in the circuit board.
Spoken just like a DM.
But it keeps coming.
That's what she said. Oh!
Electrical circuits made of a gel can repair itself.
Oh, fucking Terminators! Oh my god!
Scientists have fabricated a flexible electrical circuit that, when cut into 2 pieces, can repair itself and fully restore its original conductivity.
Oh god, we're all screwed. John Doggett is
It
gonna
has
come and just turn
begun.
into a Mercury person.
Oh, man. Okay, so
I got
this
Okay.
new gel has properties arisen from its hybrid composition. Two gels, a supramolecular gel or a super gel is injected into a conductive polymer hydrel matrix. That one's kind of hard
Big
to
words.
say. It's just weird. It's like hydro and gel slammed together.
Yeah, it probably is.
So yeah.
It's probably a water-based gel.
Yeah.
As research explains, this is a guest-to-host strategy allows the chemical and physical features of each component to be combined.
It's hydrogel, which I believe is the same term used by Edge shave gels, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Edge hydrogel.
Oh my god, please tell me that's what these are made of, is just Edge shaving gel.
Oh, they smell really good too. Then
It's basically two gels mixed
It
together.
smells like computers.
So one gel gives it the ability to repair itself and come back together. The other gel is the conductive material, basically. So basically, the conductive supergel, after being cut in half, the conductive supergel heals and can support its own weight when lifted with tweezers. So you can cut it, put it back together, lift it up, and it will stay together.
Yeah.
You can bend it, and so like when you bend materials, they crack. You bend it, and then it just fixes itself. And then
How long does it take to repair itself, does it say? 'Cause I'd be interested to know that.
it didn't say specifically, but it was pretty quick from what it
Yeah.
was looking like. It was like they cut it, and then you can see it just kind of oozes back together, basically.
Oh.
Great. I wonder if they can figure out how to use this for other things.
They're
materials that repair
looking at ways to implement it.
well, I'll be honest. I was going back to the Edge shave gel thing and just thinking we need to market like nerd themed, hygienic stuff.
Yeah.
Where like
Well,
we have.
hyperallergenic's good too.
Yeah,
if
that
it's
too.
nerd themes, it would probably have to be
What I'm thinking is we have
hypoallergenic.
like circuit board scented deodorant or John Barrowman sweat cologne or something. You know what I mean?
I could collect samples next month.
What are you doing? Oh, we're just gonna make a cologne that smells like your sweat. You'll get royalties.
Actually, I had a lady at the library con that I was talking to that I told I was doing that tell me he smells really nice. I'm like, that was your.
I'm sure he does. It's just John
that's
Barrowman.
Good. I'm backing away now. Okay, bye. Like, thank you for sharing that.
I'm sure he does though. He's John Barrowman. I just have a feeling, you know.
Yeah.
He just
Sure, he
smells like
smells delightful,
he smells
but
like unicorn farts. I'm sure.
or is it that unicorn farts smell like John Barrowman?
Oh, there you go.
Philosophy.
Velociraptor.
Sorry,
So,
continue.
A few examples
He's
of.
just looking at us like you.
I'm just waiting for the train to
derailed.
finish being derailed.
You derailing motherfuckers.
I don't even know where the rails are anymore. It's like we started out as the kids can stand by me, and then it just kind of.
Now we're lost in the forest.
Yeah.
And we're
Thank you.
Poking bodies with sticks.
We're not playing the initiative tonight.
At this point, it's Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, it
so-
went from Stand By Me and turned into Lord of the Flies.
Sorry, go ahead.
So when are we gonna crush somebody with a boulder?
What is it that they yell again? I was gonna say it and I can't remember now.
I just remember chanting Piggy. I mean, but
Yeah.
they
Oh
have
yeah,
another
but there's
one,
like a thing that they
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, no more literary references
until I can
the end
get
of the-
Google results.
Hey, at least we found a book I've actually read.
All right. So some technologies,
Damn it.
where this could be applied. Okay.
T5000, T500.
No.
T1000. Yeah.
So anything that could use stretchable electronics, artificial skin, energy storage and conversion devices, biomedical devices. So like, so implants and all.
God, self-repairing prosthetic limbs would be amazing.
Yeah.
I immediately went the cell phone route. Like that was my.
Of course
Well,
you
that's
did.
because you have like the innate ability to drop phones perfectly to destroy them.
And also,
by the way, I've
innate
upgraded to a
ability
Note 5 and I'm really happy.
constantly need to have a cool phone. Yeah.
Yes, good choice. Yeah, but so like if you have an implant that's implanted under the skin, it could be flexible. If something did happen to cut it, then it could fix itself. So yeah, a lot of applications there.
Yeah.
So at this point, it's just still in a testing phase. Obviously, there's not anything in production.
Right.
They're just going through testing material, but yeah, they actually have a picture here. They show where they have a test circuit set up with an LED attached to it. So they got the LED powered, and then they're showing like they're bending it, they're cutting it, and all the stuff, and then they can still get the LED light to come on.
Yep. Nice.
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. So I was just a couple of other this week in sciencey things to add on. One, some people doing biomedical research have found a way to turn off cancer cells. I don't remember the exact details of it because it was rather complex, but basically, they use some kind of enzyme to invade the cancerous cells and basically tell them, you stop it. And you be regular like everybody else.
Like, yes, I'm sorry.
And they stop being cancer cells.
Basically, they have tiny little nuns in there with rulers.
Yes.
What
Little
a-
enzyme nuns with little enzyme rulers smacking the bad cancers.
One of the
The
things,
rulers were enzyme rulers.
Yes.
one of the videos they show us here when we start promoting the LLS thing, it blows my mind every time. Is the maybe it's what you're talking about because it almost sounds like something similar, but
It probably uses similar techniques, but I think it's a different.
but basically they reprogram the HIV virus to shted of attacking healthy cells to attack
I
cancer
believe what
cells.
they actually do for that is what they take the shell part of HIV that is able to get
Yeah.
in there and do its thing, and then they just put something totally different in it.
Right. This one, I know.
I don't think it's reprogramming. I think they take the shell, so it's more like a disguise, like a Trojan horse kind of thing.
On this one, they were specifically working with a highly aggressive form of breast cancer. But this is one of those things where if this works, it can be used on probably any type of cancer.
And
That's
it would make
amazing.
sense that they would use HIV on a blood cancer, though, because that's
'cause it's in the
leukemia
blood.
and stuff like that.
Right. Well, it's in the
That's
blood.
specifically why they
yeah.
went for that.
Yeah, but on this
read
one,
an article about it. It was cool.
on this one, they were specifically the cancer they were working with was a highly aggressive form of breast cancer because the rate it grows at, which is bad for humans, is good for testing. So,
I'm guessing you just sign a waiver and go,
Well,
Worth
this is
it.
my last resort.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. and so far it looks like it's working. And if it is, it's really good because, like, the cells won't die off. They will just stop. It'll just stop the ability of the cancerous. It'll stop the ability of the cancerous cells to reproduce. So they will die off naturally as cells normally do, instead of reproducing at a psychotic rate like cancer cells do. So pretty cool.
It's like you got a bunch of bunnies.
Yeah.
Those are the cancer cells. You get your bunnies fixed,
and
they
they're
stop having babies and
Yep.
eventually die out. At a
Exactly.
normal rate. Oh, dead bunnies.
you were the one that came up with the analogy. I'm just gonna put that
They're
out there.
delicious too.
That's true. So, yeah. And another one that scares me more, especially with self-healing electronics, some jerk-off robotician
Fuck yeah.
decided to make an AI learning robot that looks like Philip K. Dick and is being programmed with all of Philip K. Dick's novels.
It dreams of electric sheep.
It Dreams of Electric Sheep.
oh, I saw something about that, yeah.
Yeah.
Scott tagged us in it, I believe.
Yeah. No, it was Copel.
Oh, so
That
I think
was
Scott
Copel,
did too. I think
Yeah,
Scott
okay.
did
The
too.
one I saw was from Copel.
Yeah,
That's what
because
I
I got tagged in it twice.
But, yeah, no. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yes, yo.
If I want people making AIs out of historic personalities, I'm thinking Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr.
Wait.
Albert
So
Einstein.
but say what the AI said. That's so terrifying about where people belong.
No.
Because
I
I
want
think
someone as in cages,
basically, yeah, it was like I'd put people in zoos,
Yeah.
which taken in context
Will
with
keep you
Mike's
safe.
news.
Specifically, it was like, I will keep you. I like you. I will keep you safe in the people's zoo.
Yes.
But specifically taken with your news about self-healing computer circuits. I'm not feeling super optimistic. So if I could maybe reapply to go on that Mars mission,
Something
I'd
tells
really
me
like to get
self-healing is
the
pretty
hell
much
out of
limited to
Dodge.
minor damage right now. I'm guessing it wouldn't survive like
Have you seen Terminator?
complete blowouts. Yeah, but that's liquid
That doesn't
metal.
mean that
doesn't
we're
work.
not close.
Well, it's just a testing phase. Besides, once the artificial intelligence takes over, they're going to accelerate that.
I've seen
Advancement
Matrix. I know how
process.
this happened.
Yeah.
Once
I know how
the
this ends.
They'll have robot field medics.
Once the robots started making robots got better.
Yeah, I know how this ends. I don't like it. It either ends in The Matrix or The Terminator.
I watch a lot of sci-fi. I am completely aware of how this is going to end. And the answer is not well.
Yeah.
Not well for us.
I don't like human zoo ideas.
Humans going to the zoo? Sure. Humans in the zoo? Less sure.
Yeah.
Much less.
Yeah.
Much less. That's
And
kind of an
see,
oxymoron.
like, this is why you don't program AIs on Philip K. Dick.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put that out there,
They specifically programmed him to respond to questions
like
as...
Philip K. Dick would.
Yeah. So...
Oh, and one of his other questions, one of the other things, they asked him if he really thought, or if his responses were pre-programmed.
And I believe its response was something about all animals.
All animals, including humans and artificial intelligences, are partially pre-programmed and partially think, basically.
Yeah. Which is really true.
It is,
And kind of terrifying.
I don't like it when the robot's figuring that shit out.
I don't like robots figuring lots of things out.
Yeah.
That's just
I've
on
had a
the
little
list.
problem with AIs ever since I saw 2001: A Space Odyssey when I was 6.
Daisy. If they teach it to sing, I am getting the hell out of Dodge. I will build my own damn spaceship.
Yeah, I will build it with you.
It just starts listening that.
No, it's Daisy Daisy. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Stop it. I will straight up cut you.
So yeah, just a couple things to help you have a good night's sleep
I
tonight.
hope you're listening to this in daytime in a well-lit area with not a lot of computers around you.
Yeah. So when you go to sleep tonight, remember this podcast.
Have fun dreaming of electric sheep.
Yes, and have fun dreaming of the electric.
On that
sheep.
note, go back and watch. It's now channelawesome.com, but that guy with the glasses, Doug's Halloween special where the Teddy Ruxpin tries to kill him.
No.
It's
I
amazing.
had one of those.
It is hilarious.
It sat in my closet. I didn't like it when my closet was open. Like, it sat on top of my shelf in my
Just
closet.
that-
Yeah.
That
Facing out.
vacant. Him and the fucking worm. I can't remember
Yeah.
his name all of a sudden, but
I think my brother had the worm.
I had both of them, and it was fun to go
Yeah.
click and then watch them.
I never thought it was fun. I also never liked the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics. So-
They're still creepy.
The Chuck E. Cheese animatronics are just a
creepier.
little disturbing.
I think they're creepier now.
That's why Five Nights at Freddy's is so fucking popular.
Yeah.
Fuck that game.
Never played.
So, speaking of video games,
Yes, good segue.
yes.
Way to pull it.
Some little news. Well,
what she
Mason's. I'm not quite done, or nowhere near done with the game review of The Witcher, and also its sales figures for the first 6 weeks. The Witcher sold 6 million copies in 6 weeks. Now, this might not sound like a lot compared to like COD's numbers and stuff like that, but COD pretty much sells its majority in like 1 week, and then the sales figures drop off like crap. To near no sales after that. They are bound to that initial rush, and then trying to sell those people DLC, which they shouldn't be
And
doing.
season passes.
And season passes, which they shouldn't be fucking doing because I already paid the entry price of $60 goddamn for. I don't need to spend $5 to make a gun gold. Anything cosmetic in that game should be free.
Well, you can earn.
No. Don't even defend that bullshit.
Oh, shit. He's going to throw fisticuffs, dude.
I mean,
No.
you have some purchase options, but I mean,
No, there
are-
should be no purchase options. Like downloading a new
He's
map.
saying if you paid $60
If
for a
I
game,
paid
you
$60
should
to
just
get into that game, I should get all of that for free.
You know what?
If I have to earn it in game, fine.
If you want to
But-
customize your characters for free, get Sims.
Yeah. No, yeah. But like, if I want to customize,
I'm sure there's in-game purchases for that.
there are in-game purchases. In The Sims.
Oh,
Fuck
there are.
EA.
I had to delete it off my phone. It was getting dangerous.
But like, like earning that gun in game, like my gold AR or whatever, because I would see people blinging ARs before M4s. But I earned my gold AR because I played enough and gotten good enough to get that gun. Awesome. That shows I have skill and dedication to a game I love. If I could pay $10 to buy it, no.
That shows I found mommy and
That
daddy's
ju-
credit card.
Pretty much.
You have way too much fucking money to deal with.
But
In which case, I have a P.O. box that I could give you.
yeah, you can send
Send
it
it
all
to me.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing is that like Dead Space 3 was horrible with it. Like, it was in your face constantly that you could buy all the parts to finish that new gun, or you're going to have to go out and earn them, and it's going to take a lot longer to earn them.
I hate when games are like, you can earn this in the game, or you can buy it now, and then you do like, no, I'm going to earn it. And then you go to earn it, and it's like, well, if you want to go onto this level, you need to spend money anyways, bitch. Because we will get you.
And like, if I'm paying a $60 entry fee to a game, I don't want to spend.
You have 60 of my dollars.
I don't want to spend stuff on cosmetics or bug fixes. That should come from the manufacturer of the
Wait,
game.
you have to pay for bug fixes?
Not necessarily,
Okay.
but
'Cause that's
sometimes.
wrong.
But like, for example, like DLC that is a considerable chunk more real content for whatever type of game it is. For example, the DLCs for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas and Witcher 3 that are sizable chunks of time of game investment.
So you're talking like whole new levels or worlds or
Well,
something like that.
yeah,
new
like
experiences.
like 10 plus new hours of game for me to play.
Or like BioShock having like a whole another alternate world to play in. Or,
Right, for the BioShock
Yeah.
for BioShock under Burial at Sea.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Those are fine. I will pay for that DLC because you're giving me 10 more hours or whatever, a significant chunk of time more in a game that I love. Like, for an example, for COD, I don't expect them to make a better campaign. However, a map pack, if I loved the game, I would pay for a new map pack. But it better be like 20 fucking maps.
You know what the problem with that is, though? That you can't play on those maps until you buy them, obviously.
Right.
But which then segregates you from like anybody
Right.
who's ever bought that map pack.
Right. And that is a problem with that. But if I'm dedicated to playing COD, I would buy that map pack. But like buying cosmetic items, like, okay, for example, Witcher 3 just came out, in May. There's a whole shitload of DLCs already that are free. And you know what kind of stuff they put in the free DLCs? Totally optional things. Like sets of armor that look different. Different looks for different characters in the game. Shit that does nothing. It's cosmetics. But it doesn't enhance or detract from my gameplay.
But what if it was a sword you couldn't get any other way?
As long as it was only cosmetically different. Well, no, it's a free DLC. That's part of it.
Oh,
It's free. As in, if I want to download it, I can. So of course, I downloaded all the free DLCs for Witcher 3. I'm not using all of them because, like, one of them is like some of them are like cosmetic changes to characters, but all it is a cosmetic change. Well, on one of them, Triss Marigold, for those of you who follow Witcher or know Witcher, I liked the way they have her looking originally over the DLC version. So I didn't turn that one on.
I'm the same way with the Tomb Raider characters. Like, I don't like any of the alternate costumes that they give for Lara Croft, so I just leave it the way it is.
I used, for Lara Croft in that Tomb Raider, I used either the original skin or the Archer skin.
The Archer skin's pretty cool.
So, of course, that's also me actually wanting to do sporting archery. So, not hunting archery. I just want to use a, Olympic style bow. Maybe not with all the crazy weights on it, especially not first because that won't be that good. But yeah, but no, that kind of DLC, but then again, you get things like for example, because I'm playing it right now, Warframe or League of Legends, where those are free-to-play games.
Is Warframe good?
Actually, Warframe's a blast.
I see it free to download on PlayStation, and I'm like,
It's
I don't know
a
if I wanna do
blast. It actually,
If
dude.
it's free, why would you even hesitate?
And microtransactions.
Well, it is. That's how they get their money. But I also have a belief, like for example, for Warframe, for League of Legends, these are games I enjoy. I want the maker of these games to continue making this game, and possibly other games that I may enjoy later in the future. So I pay them money to buy their in-game currency, to then buy cosmetic bullshit. Because that's basically what both of them sell is cosmetic bullshit. I mean, it's totally unnecessary. Totally. But there's no other way to support them, really, except for by buying this stuff. So I do, because I want to support those manufacturers. But I also did not pay $60 to get in the door.
Right.
So there's a different business model there. If I'm paying $60 to get in the door, I will buy your DLC if it is worth the money. You know, if it gives me another 10, 20 hours, whatever, of gameplay, I will buy your DLC. Like, for example, Witcher 3 has 2 planned DLCs that are going to be to pay for coming out. One in October and one in probably by March of 2016. And they are going to add like a total of 30 hours of gameplay to the game.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I'm totally willing to pay CD Projekt Red another $30 total or $40 total for that. Because that's plenty of additional gameplay. That is almost another game worth of gameplay. So, yeah, I'm willing to pay them for that. For example, okay, by the way, if you couldn't tell by that, my review of Witcher 3 so far, it's fucking awesome. Oh, and less sexist than the first 2.
Yay!
They've been good.
Words I know.
So what it sounds like Witcher has a really solid, a really balanced DLC and
and part of what they were doing with the free DLC was there's a lag. When you have to deal with idiotic console manufacturers, there is a lag between when you can finish the game and when you can actually publish the game. Because it has to go through verification and all this other crap. If you have to get the game verified by Sony or Microsoft to come out on their console, I think that's bogus. Because if they're giving you a proper SDK to work with, and the game works, there shouldn't be a need for the verification.
right.
It's just another layer they might want to make you pay to do to earn more money on the back end of their consoles. Witcher 3 has sold well over 6 million copies, I'm sure by now, but in the first 6 weeks it was out, it sold 6 million copies. Made $63.3 million US dollars for CD Projekt Red. 200 and some odd million, whatever the Polish
237.
Currency is, I don't remember. But that's an amazing success for really any game to sell 6 million copies. Considering when you think about it, that's half the number of copies, quote unquote, sold of Warcraft at Warcraft's prime. And it's above their current level of subscriptions now.
Still never played Warcraft.
That's fine. So they sold a crap ton of this game on the merits of the game. Because one of the things about it is that CJ Projekt Red hates DLC, or not DLC. They hate DRM. They hate digital rights management. Now, mind you, if you buy it through Steam, you end up with Steam digital rights management on it because it's just how Steam works. And did I buy it through Steam? Yes. Why? I already have Steam installed. But you can also buy it through Good Old Games. You could also buy it direct to download from CD Projekt Red's store.
Digital download through your console.
Yeah, and like if I bought it through Good Old Games or directly from CD Projekt Red or bought it on disc, as a PC disc because it was available like that. But I couldn't get the collector's edition because they were sold out, so never mind.
That reminds me.
Yeah.
Good old games.
Yeah.
They rescued a whole bunch of the old D&D.
Yes, a ton of them.
Yes.
Rescued what?
Like for a long time, there were Dungeons and Dragons role-playing games on the computer. Baldur's Gate 2, Icewind
Oh, I
Dale.
remember, yeah.
Well, there was a whole bunch of them that were kind of in copyright hell. And Good Old Games bought the rights to all of them.
Nice.
So they could re-release them. Because these are seriously, they're good games. I mean, yeah, they're older. Yeah, their graphics aren't up to today's standards. Some of them haven't aged too well on those graphical standards. Some of them still don't look that bad because they're just they're, isometric 2.5D top down, which tends to age better. But the stories in the games, the mechanics were all solid and they were good games. And like there was like 20 of them or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a huge amount. But Good Old Games just basically rescued them all from oblivion.
Yeah. There's like I saw a story about it. I mean, they had to go through like three
There
or
were
four different
hoops,
channels they
yeah.
were going through, and then they had a bunch of hoops to jump through once they found who actually owned the licensing.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, good for them, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, GOG.
Yes.
We love you guys.
Yeah. This podcast is not sponsored by Steam or Good Old Games.
I also like the fact that Capcom did also release a Mega Man Classics collection.
Yeah.
Where Mega Man's 1 through 6 for $15.
Yep.
Nice.
And yeah.
Yeah. On the consoles and on and Steam, I believe. So yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you guys could hear that.
I thought it was me for a second.
Oh, I'm fidgety, so I was tapping things. But yeah,
This is why I crochet while we podcast.
The hand's busy.
Yep.
but yeah. So as far as the game goes, yes, the graphics are stunning and amazing. The swordplay is easier than number 2, but that is not a knock against the game. Number 2 got a little difficult, especially when you started fighting. When you got up in higher levels and the fights were harder in general, like the swordplay in it got a little extra difficult in my opinion. And it's getting harder as I get higher up in level in Witcher 3, but I was expecting that. But it's not yet as hard at the same level as it was in Witcher 2. But like I said, I'm not panning the game for that. It's just kind of an observation. I would be playing it either way. I was expecting the Witcher 2 difficulty, and at the beginning of the game I was like, wow, this is fucking easy. Lawnmowering through people and shit. It was terrible. Actually, it was fun. But the story is incredible. Terra-fun. But the story is incredible and engaging.
That'd be a really good amusement park name.
Terra-fun?
Yeah. I like haunted houses and
Yeah.
scary ass roller coasters.
Oh, yeah.
Scary clowns running around the park.
No.
Yeah.
Should you guys
Preferably ones that have chainsaws, or at least things that look
Did
like
you
chainsaws that make
see
chainsaw noises.
the picture I shared of Stephen King sitting on a park bench next to a clown? He's like, ran into an old friend in Derry, Maine. I'm like, fuck this.
Stephen King, you're an asshole.
Thank you for the nightmares, dude.
But yeah, no, like everything about this game so far. Right now, it is currently my game of the year.
Aw.
Fallout 4 is yet to come out.
Currently pending.
Pending Fallout 4, Witcher 3 is currently my game of the year, but at worst, it's going to be number 2. You know,
Number 2.
and so, I mean, it's a really good game, and I don't have as much investment even though I've played all the Witcher games, I don't have as much investment in The Witcher as I do in Fallout.
I did.
So we'll see what happens there.
For those of you not in the know, I finally started I just completed my first week of school.
Yay!
Yay!
Super proud of you, buddy.
And
Getting
it's
extra credit and shit.
I know it's primarily on Blackboard through the for their online courses, and basically our first week is kind of like a don't want to call it a simple week, but it's like
It is.
It always
It's
is.
like
It always is. That's normal in
basically the
college.
first week of the class was like, here's how to use Blackboard.
Getting to know
introduce
you.
yourself.
Getting to know all
Yeah,
about-
exactly. But I met a few people. I met one guy already who was like, I kind of explained what I was going back to school for, what my hopes were to do with it. And he immediately asked me, he was like, "Yeah, you gonna buy Fallout 4?" And I was like, "Ugh." And he looked and I kind of explained my situation to him. You know, as a dad who has a full-time job and now I'm going back to school, I got to pick my gaming battles, so I can't really. I have to choose which ones I want to play. And then it's funny because he got right back to me. He's like, "I'll be honest, I haven't played the first 3 Fallouts either, but Fallout 4, I'm really on the edge for." Like he wants to play it too, but he's like, "I understand where you're coming from when you got to pick your battles."
Yeah.
So
Depending on if you pick something around then, if it's not Fallout 4, depending on what you pick, I may remorselessly tease you about it.
but there's just other games I like to play too.
I got in some good Lego Star Wars this week.
That's good.
Yeah. I love Lego Star Wars.
So yeah, so my news actually got derailed by Dustin.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, he started talking about trying to defend the DLC policies and things like in-game purchases after paying $60 to get into the game.
No, you're good.
But yeah, so
I was just gonna say that we did a really good job derailing earlier, though. So
that's true. We did.
like, it's not like that was the first time that it happened tonight.
No, or God forbid,
It's not gonna be the last.
It's not going to be the last derail. This show will become straight and narrow and be on topic the whole time from here on out forever.
What are you calling straight and narrow, buddy?
Not that kind of straight.
Okay.
Already off the rails.
Yeah.
Yay!
And I did it.
You did it! Yay!
I have
Gold
accomplished.
stars.
Yay, gold stars. So, yeah.
Not good for things in the real world, but still shiny.
Yes.
Shiny and chrome.
Witness me! Oh god, I'm gonna just start yelling that in daily life.
I've already started saying it to my girlfriend.
Yay! Oh.
Witness me.
Part of me wants to ask when, and the rest of me doesn't want to ask when. So
You know which part you should go with, right?
yeah, the part that says nope.
Yeah.
And then Mike sprays silver
Nope.
spray paint on his face and just whee.
Why? I said I didn't want to ask. Why would you?
I couldn't help it.
You
gonna-
could. No,
I honestly wasn't
no,
going
please.
there. Dustin
Okay.
did that on his own.
You're welcome.
Nobody could see your bow.
I don't care. It was for you guys.
So,
Well,
yeah.
I didn't thank you, so
And so, as I told these guys earlier, there could have been a week of Nerd Effect news without information on Girls' Generation because they were going to record. We were going to record a few days ago, but I ended up having to go to work, so so for some reason they decided to cancel without me.
well, we were just adulting all over the place. I think.
Well,
Yeah.
Nikki had a migraine and Mike wasn't
Yeah,
feeling good.
our air quality level was mud for like the last
Yeah.
2 months. I had.
I
Like,
heard there were mountains over there, and I stopped believing people.
I get
And-
weirdly claustrophobic when I can't see the mountains. Like
Yeah.
it seems like the mountains would make me claustrophobic, but it's the exact opposite. And I had 3 migraines in 2 weeks because of our air quality, and they just kept happening.
the air quality in Boise was absolutely atrocious for a while.
The entire Northwest was pretty much.
The entire
On
Northwest,
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and pretty much the air quality was atrocious. All the places in the Northwest.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Angie's dad is in the BLM, and he's one of the high up muckety mucks, and he's been in town because he had to fly out
Yeah.
for some of the fires.
I remember seeing the Doppler weather graphics of it, and it was just.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
It just looks like hell was
I get
consuming
email
the Northwest.
I
Well,
get email alerts on my phone because I'm really sensitive to the air quality, so
Yeah.
I want to be prepared, and I turned them off. I'm like,
Yeah, it was
I
like
get it.
every 2 hours there's a red air, orange
Ding.
air. Your traffic's gonna suck. Your blah blah blah.
How about if we just tell you when the air's not at orange or greater
Yeah.
from now on?
If you could just email me between July and September when it's not shitty out, that would be
Yeah.
far more efficient.
Yeah. So, yep. So there's more Girls' Generation news this week.
All right, let's hear it.
And the air's cleared up.
And the air's cleared up, which is awesome. I
delightful out today. I wish I'd left my house before 6 p.m.
Under 80 degrees.
It's under 80 degrees. I could see the mountains.
Lightly breezy.
It was a great day today.
Yeah,
The
it was.
sky was blue. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It was a good day to dig a stump.
Yeah.
I was in my room in a post-con coma until we had to leave for the podcasts, and I regretted that the second I stepped outside and saw how delightful it was.
So yeah. So anyway, Girls' Generation released a new album with 2 lead singles on it. Yes, I'm just going to it.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was
They
mind
really
me.
hoping to distract you.
they were no, I can't forget my girls.
I know.
Um,
God.
I am a hardcore so-on, and admit it. So they had 2 tracks released at midnight and then midnight on the next day. And that second day, they dominated the top 2 spots of all of the Korean music charts. And they have been winning every live show, music competition show that they do in Korea since both of those songs have been released. It's been 2 weeks now. Yeah. And they're planning another Japan tour. Can't wait till they come to the U.S. again. And somewhere not like New York, like they were a couple of weeks ago, where I can't afford to go right now.
So last summer, when we were going to Tree City, Mason and Mike were in the front of Mike's truck. They had the radio up really loud. I was in the gunner seat in the back where no one could see me because his windows are tinted. And they were blasting Girls' Generation with the
you should
windows
have heard it
down.
in my car.
Oh, no, but I really would have loved to have been in one of the cars that was driving by us when this was happening, because people just like looking and seeing these 2 in the front seat with that music blasting. I can't even imagine how funny that was, because I'm in the back seat laughing my ass off. Because it
And
was,
I mean, probably dancing to it.
you were, which is
Yeah.
part of why I had the chuckles, and it was just magical. So, your obsession makes me happy.
So, yes.
Yeah, Mason just popped up into my car, and like before I was even blinking, he was like plugging headphone jacks into my fucking stereo.
I wasn't giving him a chance to say no.
I was like, "What are you doing?" Oh, this is Girls' Generation.
Have you
isn't it?
guys seen the Baby Metal bobblehead T-shirt that Funko Pop put out?
No.
What?
It was like a Baby
Yeah.
Metal
Yeah, I know they are.
in
Yeah.
the style of Funko Pop,
Right.
and it's a T-shirt.
That's probably really adorable.
It was pretty awesome, and I thought I shared it with you guys, but I must not have.
No.
I'll find it again.
Okay.
Did it say "Gimme chocolate"?
I don't know.
I don't think it had a gimme. I don't think it was gimme chocolate.
It was just
specifically.
like little
Just a
bobbly
Baby
head
Metal.
people, and it's
Yeah.
a baby.
Well, it was
metal.
just Bun Pop. It
Yeah.
was like a T-shirt of if they had Bun Pop figures of them, because I don't think they actually have Bun Pop figures.
They have
of
like
them.
fun. It's got some
I
other name,
got
but it's basically T-shirts that they have in the little boxes that the Funko figurines come in, with pictures of figurines that they don't actually make for some reason.
Okay. Weird.
'Cause
but,
reasons.
yeah.
They're
because of-
cute though.
Yeah.
I want to find a Xena one.
I think didn't they make a Xena Fun Pop, though?
Do they?
I don't know.
I
would assume getting the licensing to do Xena and Hercules from that time era would be pretty easy.
Did you see the picture that I shared that was Xena and Gabrielle, and it said, "We weren't lesbians, but we helped millions of girls in the 90s realize that they were."
Yep.
And I was telling Nikki, I was like, I always go back to the scene where Xena was bathing Gabrielle in a bathtub.
I do too. It's okay, buddy.
I was like, what was not to like about that? Anyway, I think Nikki had news too.
Yeah.
No, I thought you had one more. Yeah, so I do. So, do you guys like vegetables?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you feel about space?
Awesome.
Woo-hoo.
How about eating vegetables in space that were grown in space?
Awesome.
If you could wash it down with that
Everything
space
is a
whiskey,
thing.
that would be even better, but
Yeah,
apparently that's not available to the public because
I know.
we want all the space booze for ourselves. Oh, I want a space hot toddy.
Oh.
And a space salad. Anyways, so back on the 10th, the crew of the International Space Station, was it the space station? Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got to enjoy a nice tasty snack of fresh, outrageous red romaine lettuce that they grew on the fucking space station.
And I'm sure we're all having really big, massive orgasms.
Oh yeah, they
fresh vegetables after being up there
it's
for a long
got
time.
quotes from them, and it basically consists of, "That's awesome, tastes good, I like that, it tastes like arugula, and it's fresh." And they were even nice enough to save leaves for some of the Russians that were out on a spacewalk.
Oh, that's good.
I
that's
know,
nice.
super sweet. Okay, so here's my thing about this. I saw 30 seconds of this, not even 30 seconds, of this being addressed on a local news channel. And then they went back to some Kardashian bullshit.
Right.
Did you see that
Like,
that news reporter?
No,
that
we're not
woman-
talking about them. We're not talking about them. No, we're
What?
talking about lettuce in space.
Yeah.
But the news reporter.
Just
that-
stop. You're acting like the modern news reporters.
Stop.
But he.
No.
Stop.
Don't care.
was
This is
amazing.
really cool.
Should have.
I will cut you. I
will make you swallow your Note 5.
Cut you like space lettuce. So this is actually a really big deal because not only were they able to successfully grow plants on the space station with artificial light,
Yep.
granted, and if you look at pictures, it's all. I actually found a link that we'll use for this, and it's got a really good picture of the lettuce, and it's like this pink, super cool looking, like they look like future veggies. It's great. So they grew them from seed,
Yeah.
which again, big ass fucking deal. Why, you might ask, is this a big ass fucking deal?
Because seeds are really lightweight.
And because now we have the ability to produce food in space, to be eaten in space. So hey, guess what, bitches? We can go further
Right.
with less weight and eat better. Ah!
And I don't know if you guys know about it, but a food from a very famous movie from the 1970s has actually been produced a couple of years ago now.
Soylent Green.
Yep. Well, Soylent specifically, not green. Psycho.
It's people.
But a guy has formulated Soylent. The guy himself is kind of scary.
He formulated Soylent.
Well, Soylent, you know what Soylent stands for, right?
Yeah. But still.
Yeah.
The fact that he called it Soylent.
It's made out of soy and lentil. It's Soylent.
No, and I get that.
He's
But-
also like the greatest example of engineering personality on the planet.
Okay.
He's not exactly a human being because he has engineer personality.
He's a computer. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, I just spent too much time eating, so I decided to make something that would just I could just drink on the go." Was his reasoning behind doing it.
I really like that reasoning.
But
I forget to eat all the time.
well, see, but like he wasn't forgetting to eat.
No, he was.
He
it
was
takes
just thought
too
it was
long.
taking too much.
Yeah.
Taking 10 minutes to eat a sandwich took too long.
But a sandwich.
I know. I don't get it either.
Trying
Sandwiches
to
are
be
perfect.
efficient
Yeah.
I
Like
love sandwiches.
over
I-
flavor and desire and
evidently has a light vanilla flavor.
kind of like the people that are out there drinking those pumpkin spice lattes. Am I right?
Oh.
pumpkin spice Soylent.
No, it was a vanilla personality joke as opposed to it.
Yeah.
That's fine. It wasn't very good.
But actually kind of was, at least to me. 'Cause
Okay.
I actually go to Starbucks and I see the
I was gonna
women
say-
who are drinking pumpkin spice lattes.
Yoga pants?
Always.
Vanilla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that the yoga pants are bad.
I'd say yoga pants are like.
Well, it depends on the woman.
Yoga pants are kind of like those self-healing circuit boards Mike was talking about. Fantastic technology in the right circumstances, but in the wrong circumstances, we're all going to die.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about yoga pants. Most of the people who wear yoga pants don't actually do yoga. Therein lies the
Well,
flaw.
they use them for exercise or relaxation.
They use it for I don't want to put on real pants.
Yeah,
Is-
that's okay.
If you were to do statistics-
Or as last
having
chance.
been to the in the American university system since the invention of yoga pants.
If you were to actually take surveys on the number of pants on a college campus that were yoga versus not,
You would
like
get
you
more.
could even count pajama pants in the not yoga pants category.
You're talking
Sweats-
You're talking Jen's field of expertise right now. That's all she does is surveys and calculations.
I
and-
know. I feel
Yeah.
like this is a thing that we need.
You would find that there's probably a vast majority of A, yoga pants, and B, none of the girls actually wearing them do yoga much or any other form of exercise.
Or
They're
better yet,
like me where they will buy a Groupon for yoga and totally plan on doing it and then buy the yoga pants and then realize they're way more comfortable on the couch and never take yoga.
or
And then just be like, well, I'm out $40. That's fine.
I think
I've
we
got
need,
pants.
I think we need a statistic for the yoga pant to pumpkin spice latte ratio.
It's
Oh.
about 1 to 1.
Well, okay, it depends on which way you're doing it. So if you're doing how many people who wear yoga pants drink pumpkin spice lattes?
It's about 1 to 1.
But if you were to do how many people who drink pumpkin spice lattes wear yoga pants?
And I would say,
Okay, are we talking women only or are we talking everyone?
Well,
Could
I
you
don't
narrow it
down
know
to
white
that
women?
I've ever seen a
Because-
man in yoga pants. So
Well,
I guess
I've never seen a man in yoga pants, but I do know guys who drink pumpkin spice lattes.
I feel like women only then because I feel like
I would be in that category.
the number of.
I'm not on a regular basis, but I do have them on occasion.
Do you
Oh, I was thinking you do
I
look
have
cute
to
in the
have-
yoga pants.
No, not yoga pants. Fuck the
Do you
yoga
use
pants.
hashtag PSL because I saw that on a fucking chalkboard outside the Starbucks down the street and I almost wanted to kick it.
PSL?
Pumpkin
hashtag
spice latte.
Oh,
PSL. No,
Christ.
hashtag PSL.
Yeah.
Hashtag yoga pants.
They have people take pictures of their pumpkin spice fucking lattes and hashtag them.
I think I'm going to start doing that.
Granted-
Except for I'm just going to find one that's already out there and just reuse it every day
I did
with different hashtags.
I did
randomly.
find I did hashtag my blue slushy today, but that's because it tasted like blue. And I feel like people need to be aware that blue is a flavor as well as a color.
Well, purple is also the same way.
Yeah.
You know, when something is a grape
Or
soda.
green.
Grape
Green
soda.
tastes like green.
Yeah, because grape soda. That is not the flavor of a grape. That is the flavor purple.
I feel like everything
Same with banana.
that's
It's the flavor yellow.
Actually,
no, it's the flavor gross. I hate
like
artificial
banana.
banana flavoring.
and
I
actually,
love
all artificial banana flavors up to this day still, for some reason, are an attempt to make it taste like the Gros Michel, not the Cavendish.
Let's bring it back to Banana Rant! Can we just call ourselves Banana Rama?
Oh no, I'm just the guy in the
like-
candy store who's buying the bulk banana runs.
Oh,
Like
God.
that's me.
You also think that root beer barrels taste like root beer.
I just think they
We got
taste...
in a fight after you guys left. I was like, no, they take like black licorice and lies.
No, black licorice punches you in the
No.
face way harder than a root
So
beer
do
barrel
root beer
does.
barrels.
I like root beer barrels.
I love
but
root
do
beer
they
barrels.
taste like root beer?
No,
Thank you.
they taste
Thank
like
you.
It tastes
they
like a root
Lies.
beer popsicle, but like
They
this.
taste no root beer popsicles are delicious.
I-
root beer
I-
barrels are spicier.
root beer. I think
They are a little
root beer
spicy,
barrels.
but-
I think what the problem with a lot of root beer barrels is that they take.
Nobody eats them, so the ones you're buying are 20 years old.
Well, besides that, but what I think it is that they take that. What they do is they take the spices that go into root beer, but then they concentrate it too much.
Yeah, they do. They really do. It tastes like you're drinking root beer syrup.
Mike, what's your stance on root beer barrels?
You're already. Yeah, Mason's
Meh.
kind of in the middle. Meh about you're not really a fan, or meh as in you don't
Root beer barrel,
You don't get
meh.
passionate about candy
not
flavors.
root beer barrels. I like this banana runs, not because they taste like banana.
No, they don't. The
But I
runs are
actually
actually
like
the only
the
artificial banana
Runts.
flavoring I can handle.
Well, like banana now and laters and
No,
banana,
those are disgusting. Those
like
are disgusting.
banana taffy. Oh, love it. Love it.
So Nikki, are you with me on the? I'd rather just have a real banana part of that.
If it's green on the ends. I like underripe bananas.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Which I think is why I don't like artificial banana flavoring, is because it tastes like an overripe banana.
Jen's the same way. She hates
times
overripe bananas.
infinity.
I like ripe bananas, but I actually like them and where a banana is properly ripe, which means it has brown spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can eat them when they have a few brown spots. It's
Well, when they're turning into slime inside, no, that's overripe.
That's what those taste like, though. Concentrated that.
One of our family trips a long time ago, we
Concentrated
took
banana bread fuel.
we took bananas and with the peel
Yeah,
still
but
on them.
I intentionally try to let bananas get to that point sometimes, so I have an excuse.
but then you
to
gotta
have
eat
banana
them
bread.
really quick because
Banana bread's
they'll turn
delicious.
quick.
No, I get them to the point where they are all brown and getting kind of decomposing inside a little bit, because that's the way you want to make them into banana bread.
No, right.
Yeah.
I had banana zucchini bread. Let me tell you how fucking amazing that was.
I'll try it. I'm not usually a fan of zucchini bread. So
Oh,
I'll try
really?
it. Yeah.
Because I love zucchini and banana bread equally, and the fact that I didn't have to make a choice between the two made me so happy.
Okay.
Like, wait, I could have both at the same time? Whee!
Okay. So.
Oh, I had another news, too. So, basically, astronauts are growing vegetables in space,
And that's a good thing.
and that's a good thing. And also, between that and then NASA's budget getting increased,
Yeah.
I'm feeling very optimistic about how awesome the next, 10 years are going to be.
Thanks, Mars Rover and the Pluto Explorer and
Thanks,
all those
Pluto,
awesome
with your
things.
Care Bear belly stare heart thing.
And welcome back, Pluto. We missed you.
Pluto's been a planet for a while.
I know.
Pluto never went anywhere. It was just classification.
We were
know.
just denying our love of Pluto. Okay, so my next thing, I actually am very disappointed it hasn't been funded more since I looked at it last. So I went out to grab a drink with my friend and her fiance, and Kate, she was telling me about this Indiegogo campaign that I somehow had not heard about, and I'm feeling very ashamed of myself. Basically, there's a group that is trying to fund building the fictional city of Minas Tirith from the J.R.R. Tolkien series, Lord of the Rings.
Oh, jeez.
They are needing to raise 1,850,000,000 British pounds, and they've had 83,000 British pounds.
I'm surprised they got
pledged.
that far. Like, that's
But I mean, you've got to read what their incentives are, because their top one for if you donate 100,000 British pounds, you get exclusive access to all areas of the city. This is the lordship or ladyship of the city level contribution. Also
this
permits
is the
use
Cersei
of
Lannister
horse.
level.
Yeah. Also permits use of horse-drawn carriages for transport. So if you have 100,000 British pounds that you can contribute and also find a shit ton of your friends to do the same, you can like ride around in horse-drawn carriages.
In
Just
Minas
at
Tirith.
will.
Yeah. Which,
You
in
know,
and of
if I was
itself-
rich enough, which I'm not,
right?
and I would also make the requirement that everyone must cosplay as they are from Middle Earth while in the city.
One of the other is called 3 Hairs of Galadriel.
Galadriel.
Yeah, that
Galadriel.
one. It says we will send you 3 strands of silver gold hair. I'm confused by this.
A little disturbed by that.
That's if
I
you
mean, I
donate-
get where it comes from in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
but-
no, I do too. But how about in IRL?
Right, that's why I'm
That's
disturbed
the
by it.
part. They've just got some like albino chick chained up in a basement somewhere, and they're like,
Just cutting 3 strands off at a
either
time.
way, if this gets funded or not, you're getting a haircut. And they just start like mailing strands of hair to random people. You didn't back our Indiegogo campaign.
How many people have gotten in on that?
I don't know. You're asking hard questions.
One.
One
out
people?
of 1 out of 300.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the creepy level.
So it's had 2,217 funders. They have 30 days left. I feel like they're not going to make it. Part of me wants to go contribute like the $5 or whatever the minimum is, so that I can, if it does happen, I can be like, what, bitches? I feel like it's not going to, though.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't get funded, I guess they don't take my money, so that's fine.
No, Indiegogo still takes your money and gives it to them.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
So these people are going to get $83,000 for question mark?
They still have to attempt to start their project.
We'll get the
Unless
peer.
Indiegogo has changed its policies. But that was one of the things about Kickstarter. That made
It says if we don't reach our fundraising goal, you will be refunded your money.
Okay, then
So.
they've done that. So they've done that option. Okay.
That's
Because that was one of the things, like, one of the reasons people trusted.
Do I still get my strands of hair?
No, you get your money back.
we already shaved her. Yes. Wait, what kind of hair?
Shiny and grow. Oh, dear.
Witness
And on that
me.
note,
That was my other news. The end.
Okay. Awesome. All right, this news went long, but that's what happens when
You went long.
That's what happens when friends
that's what she said.
Oh, I was gonna
zing.
have football reference, but that was better
Okay.
because sportsing.
We'll end this on a Hail Mary.
I'm
Eh?
not Catholic.
Because it's spiraling
What?
out of control.
What? Oh. Okay. Peace out, bitches. That should be our closing remark. Just
Peace out, bitches.
yeah,
No.
and then just end it. Like, don't even wrap it up.
But
Just
now
peace
you,
out, bitches. And end it.
but now you just went past it.
That's not my fault. It's him for looking at me all puzzled. I need a nap.
Also, JT, if you're listening, this is Mason. Awesome job on the Sandman sketch. Thank you, dude.
Also, JT, if you're listening, I like Sandman more than Mason and have it
She's
as
lying. She does not like Sandman more
I
than
have
I
a
do.
tattoo of Sandman and all the comics, and I could give you a monies, and I want a Sandman too. Okay, thanks, bye.
I have a copy of the last issue of Sandman in near mint condition, locked in a safe deposit box.
I hate you. Mention that. I have a tattoo. It's on my body forever, and I don't need a safe
Going
deposit
with her
box.
to the grave.
It is literally.
Unless you're burned in the fire.
Why would you do that?
What they'll
I
do
didn't
is
say I
they'll
would
just
do that.
they'll
That
just
is going to be the least of my concerns if I get burned in a fire.
Well,
They'll-
yeah, hopefully.
they'll just
Well, no,
they'll
it probably
just
won't, because I like Sandman better than you.
they'll just
There you
fillet
go.
her calf and just dry it out and put it on a frame and
Moisturize me.
All right.
Just make sure to put my face in the center of my tattoo if we're doing that. Yeah. And then moisturize me regularly, please.
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed this wacky episode of the Nerd Effect News Show because I had
That's
fun.
all, folks.
Yeah, that's all, folks.
What just happened? You were way too good at that. That is not the first time you've done it.
No, it isn't.
All right. Well, for the Nerd Effect News Show, we have been
Shiny and chrome. Sorry, couldn't resist. Michael Morgan.
Mason, I love Sandman more than anyone else on the planet ever. Ireland.
Witness Me. And I'm Dustin Vancouver, and we're all off to Valhalla. All right.
Yay!
Catch you guys later. Bye.